So, okay. I'm in Florida. It's a Spanish thing.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Opportunity of a Lifetime meeting. We're super pumped to get started, so let's just jump right in. We need to start with the disclaimer. The Opportunity of a Lifetime is brought to you by independent Plexus ambassadors and is not sponsored by Plexus Worldwide. Plexus wants you to know that the results you hear about may vary from person to person, and we do not claim to treat, cure, diagnose, or prevent any disease. Plexus also makes zero income guarantees. Ooh, yikes. Each ambassador's success derives from the individual's time put in, effort, work ethic, and consistency. Okay, and now that we got that out of the way, allow us to introduce ourselves. I'm Nicole Archer. I found Plexus about a year and a half ago, a little over that. I was a teacher looking for energy, and I wanted to get in control of my sugar habit, and I got so much more than that, you guys. I've found relief for my digestive issues that I was suffering from. I have gotten off of daily, Zyrtex and things like that. I have not had to touch them in over a year, and my husband and I are both retired thanks to Plexus. This business allows us to live flexibly, and the freedom that comes with it is just something that we never really could have imagined for ourselves. So it's been a huge blessing. And my partner in crime tonight is Dr. Seth Klein.
Hello. I'm Dr. Seth Klein, as Nicole said, and I am a chiropractor. I've been practicing for about 30 years. And I'm very much into nutrition and looked into these products, formulation, and the actual ingredients are amazing. And I figured, well, they look pretty good, but do they work? And I've tried them, and my patients love them. And there's many of the products that I can tell you about, but they're all really good. I've gotten great results with it. I'm planning on retiring early because of these Plexus products and because of the company. So I highly recommend to listen and pay attention, because this is the opportunity of a lifetime.
Yes, so what is Plexus? Plexus Worldwide is a health and wellness company that offers supplements that focus on blood sugar regulation, cellular inflammation, gut health, and nutrient absorption. We want to just point out some of these numbers. Is there a need for Plexus? Well, take a look. Our country is in desperate need of answers. We can't say for sure that this is going to be it, but why not give it a try? Seth?
Yeah, are you there? Did I lose you?
Oh, there, we hear you now.
Okay, all right. Are we? I didn't catch. The screen still says opportunities, so I don't know where you are with the.
We're on Plexus
product.
Slim, the pink drink.
Okay, we're on the Slim. All right. Well, let me tell you a little bit about the Slim. The Slim product is an amazing product. It's a drink. You mix it with about 12 to 14 ounces of water, but it has a couple ingredients in there that are very unique, and alpha-lipoic acid being one of them. What this product does is helps regulate sugar. It helps allow the sugar not to be spiked or dropped, so you get the better result of what's going on, and it helps reduce the hunger. It helps reduce the sugar cravings because of the chromium percolinate that's in it. It helps reduce it actually helps you sleep better. It works with that kind of issue when it comes to the screen is changing a whole lot, so I'm just watching it move. It's kind of it's really weird, but anyway.
Sorry, guys.
There we go. All right, and now you can see the Plexus Slim. The Slim, again, like I said, it was a drink, and it helps regulate sugar. That's one of the best parts of the product. There's not many of these out on the market, and the way it's formulated is very simple, and that's the reason that I got involved with it. Again, it has some things, chlorogenic acid, and it has a couple other great ingredients in there that help with the with the hunger and the sugar cravings. So it is one of the best products out there, especially since it's a drink. It's known as the pink drink because it is pink, and there are no artificial ingredients in any of these products. And the reason it's pink is because it comes from the color from beetroot, and beets are very good for you. And that's, again, one of the things that they do with these products that are amazing. The next product, I believe, is a ProBio 5. ProBio 5 is an amazing probiotic. Now, everybody needs probiotics. Everybody. I don't care who you are or what you do, but probiotics are essential for gut health, which is essential for our immune system. So if you don't take probiotics, you need to. But not all probiotics are made the same. So I looked into that, checked the ProBio 5 out, and one of the ingredients of ProBio 5 is not in a lot of the other ingredients, and it's Saccharomyces boulardii, which is actual yeast, but it acts as a probiotic. So a lot of them don't do that, but you need to kill the yeast and break that down. So this product, again, formulated perfectly, and it works. It gets rid of a lot of different things that you can think of, chronic yeast infections, toenail fungus, on and on and on. But it helps your immune system, and that's why this is essential. Another product is BioCleanse. The BioCleanse is a sister to the ProBio 5. The advantage of taking them together is the BioCleanse actually uses magnesium citrate and sodium bicarb to what I call OxyClean the body internally. It actually oxygenates the body, and we know what OxyClean does to our clothes. Well, it does the same thing. It cleans us out. It really, really helps us. And people who have regular or irregular issues when it comes to going to the bathroom or any digestive problems, this really, really helps because it does cleanse you, and it does naturally cleanse you, of course, and it does help with the probiotic because it washes away what the probiotic kills and gets rid of. The last product that we're going to talk about is the X Factor. The X Factor is a multivitamin that is one of a kind. It has aloe infused with it, and now it's not on the market. You won't find it anywhere except Plexus. Well, what makes that so great is that when you have aloe, you can absorb what is with the aloe. So Plexus, being very intelligent, they decided to put aloe in the multivitamin, so what you get, when you pay for it, you get it. There's nothing, you don't pee it out, you don't excrete it. You are getting all the vitamins and minerals that are in the vitamin that you're buying. And that's another reason why I really love this multivitamin. It helps incredible with everything. I mean, and people talk about better hair growth, skin is better. I have found all these benefits to it. So they're great, great products, and I highly recommend them in my practice, my family, and there's a lot of other products out there that they have that I've gotten great results too from.
Yeah, we really are just barely, giving you guys the tip of the iceberg with these 4 products here, but they really are all amazing. We're probably going to do, I was thinking of doing another event where we just go through all of them for you guys, but not to overwhelm, these are the 4 we're going to go over tonight. And now I want to introduce my friend, Catherine Horne-Aguirre. She has an incredible testimony. And you can see her picture here on the screen. And Catherine, take it away. I can't wait to hear your story.
Hey, you guys. So on my end, I can't see the picture, but I don't know, it might be a delay on my end. But listen, you guys, we're going to use our imaginations. Y'all, first and foremost, let me tell you, you're probably sitting there thinking, what are these people talking about? Is this the real deal? You're questioning it because, we've all been burned, honey. We have all been burned at some point in our lives, whether we bought something, tried it, didn't work, or we just didn't let it work. Y'all, I was the biggest skeptic. I was contacted back in December of 2014 by a friend, and she was telling me how these products in this company had, changed their lives. And I'm thinking, yeah, Okay, sure. I thought, it's not worth it, why do it? But then I realized I had nothing to lose, you guys. So see there's the picture. That picture was my license picture of August of 2014. The picture next to it was taken within the past couple months. And y'all, let me tell you, when I say my life has been changed, it has been changed. I was always the sick kid in and out of doctors and hospitals my entire life. Never was able to enjoy being a kid. A huge list of autoimmune issues, and I would love to get into them with you, but we'd be here all night. Fast forward to, hearing about Plexus. At that point in my life, I was on bed rest weeks at a time. I could not go anywhere without the support of a wheelchair. I was scheduled to have multiple operations due to female, reproductive issues, and pretty much came down to my doctors one day telling me there's nothing more I can do for you. I was on enough pain meds that probably I should not have been on, you guys, but I lived in pain on a regular basis. Being sick was all I knew. So throw in Plexus. I spent 2 weeks, and y'all, let me just say, as a preferred customer, Plexus is only $4.16 a day. That's for the triplex. That's 3 products. That is fantastic. You spend more money than that a day than you realize. And I had every excuse in the book, but I said, you know what? I'm going to make this work, and I did. 7 days in, I was up doing dishes. I hadn't touched a dish in, forever. And at my highest weight, you guys, I'm 5'1" on a good day. On a good day, I try to get away with it, but I can't, and I don't wear heels. I was pushing 450 pounds, you guys. 5'1", barely, all right? Just imagine it. And I was up doing dishes. My husband knew that he was already sensing a change in me, but I was still thinking it was a placebo effect. I'm going to be real. I did not think that nothing was happening. But when I had to go to my doctor, because I was, advised to go to my doctor, all of a sudden, things that I was taking were starting to be lowered. I was, eating healthier. I was drinking more water. I was, taking on a healthy lifestyle. I didn't just depend on these products, y'all. These supplements are amazing, but you got to put in the work too. And so fast forward to now, no more bed rest, no more wheelchair. I am out all the time. I have lost over 140 pounds, countless inches. I have kicked to the curb more scripts than you could imagine. And it's not just because of Plexus. It is because I took this opportunity, I took these supplements, and I ran with it. I call myself a runner because I feel like I'm a runner, not just in this business, but with my health. I was a person who had no hope, you guys, no hope, and I found it. And the best part of all of this, yes, I've got my life back. A wheelchair no longer resides in my home. I'm able to start traveling and living life. But I got my life back, but I'm able to help people change theirs. So I just want to leave you with one message, because my testimony can go on and on and on. Bottom line, you don't realize how bad it is until you realize how bad it was. And that was the case for myself. And try it. 60-day money-back guarantee. Unlike any other company out there, y'all, 60-day money-back guarantee. Do it. You have nothing to lose. And yeah, Nicole, you know me, I can ramble, girl. But there's so much that I could put in, but honestly, I think the pictures speak for themselves. I think my words speak for themselves. Ultimately, you have to make that decision. So,
thank you so much, Catherine. Literally every time I hear your story, it just makes my jaw drop. And your photos always just, I have to double take because to see how far you've come is just incredible. And we're so appreciative that you were here tonight to share.
Thank you. I mean, I have to add, I got to see Nicole in Vegas in June at our Plexus convention. Just from then to now, y'all, I've started changing even more. And it's amazing. I'm going on, my 2-year anniversary is coming up. So I'm a lifer when it comes to Plexus. This is a health system. This isn't a weight loss company. Like, this is a lifestyle, and it's worth it.
So worth it. Thank you, Catherine, so much. So
Uh-huh.
I don't know what's going on my end, if you guys can see the screen changing.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
it seems like it's doing it for a couple of slides and then it stops. So when it stops, just let me know and I'll fix it again. But we're going to go over some common questions. Is it safe? Is it expensive? The FDA approval thing, and will it work for me? So let's just dig right in. Catherine touched on this a little bit in her testimony. I think whether or not it's expensive is, it's all about perspective. There was a time in my life where I thought that the money that I was spending on Plexus was too expensive. But to feel how I feel now and to not be, spending excess money on junk food, on medications, things like that, it just brings my health to the top of my priority list. I feel better than I ever felt in my entire life. So for me, $3.66 a day for triplex is 100% worth. And remember, like Catherine said, there's a 60-day money-back guarantee for every single type of customer. Whether you are retail preferred or wholesale, everybody gets a 60-day money-back guarantee. So you've got nothing to lose. If your health is worth it, if your time with your family is worth it to you, then this is not expensive at all. Is it safe? Plexus is the most natural way to lose weight. The products are safe, made with natural plant-based ingredients. But we will always tell you to check with your physician if you have any medical issues. We're not here to cure, treat, diagnose anything. We're just telling you about something that works for us. And the FDA approval. I love this question because when people ask, it just tells me how much we don't look into things. There was a time when I relied on FDA approvals to choose my products. But here are just some facts. The FDA doesn't approve or disapprove any vitamins or supplements, nothing. So we're talking vitamin C, baby formula, that stuff is not approved. But the FDA does regulate supplements, meaning they're going to monitor our ingredients and the amounts that are in each supplement to make sure they're safe for you to be using. We're never going to say that Plexus diagnoses, prevents, cures, or treats any medical issues because Plexus products aren't pharmaceutical drugs. They are supplements. Do your own research, but just know that, like we said, baby formula, vitamin C, those things aren't approved by the FDA, but there are several types of cigarettes that are. So food for thought. And will it work for me? You guys, I don't know. I don't know what is going on in your body. I'm not your doctor. I don't know what you've tried, but I know that for me and for thousands of other people who had a multitude of different reasons why they started Plexus, it has worked. And I can tell you that in my experience with my friends and family who have tried it, people who use it consistently and who go into it with the right mindset, meaning that they're going to use Plexus as a tool to help them get where they need to be and not think that it's some kind of magical pill. Those people. So again, with a 60-day money-back guarantee, you're just going to have to try it yourself to know the answer to that question. Now I want to introduce my friend and upline, Jodi Sohrt. She's an Emerald Ambassador with Plexus, and her story is also amazing.
Hey, you guys. Thank you so much for inviting me on your call tonight. This is really exciting. And Catherine, what a testimony. That is truly unbelievable, and you look amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So let me tell you a little bit about my story. I actually joined Plexus in April of 2014. Before that, I found out about Plexus. It was probably 2 years prior to that. And I never went through with ordering products or signing up. And I always say I could kick myself every day because Plexus has truly changed my life. Now, there is one huge reason why I joined Plexus, and I have suffered with debilitating headaches for about 25 years. I have been to neurologists, I have had CAT scans, I have had MRIs, I've had MRAs, and everything checked out just fine. And it was one of those things that I was going to have to live with. It was my normal. It was a horrible normal, but it was what I did for 25 years. I would always wake up in the morning and I would kind of, you know, be like, oh, is this going to be a headache day? I don't know if one's coming or not. Just what I got to, you know, was part of my life. So when I found out, when I heard that Plexus could possibly help those debilitating headaches, I thought, why not? I was seeing a chiropractor on a regular basis. I was taking very, very pricey medications. I was on one medication that I remember for 5 dosages, it cost $70. And, you know, 5 dosages don't go very far. And so whenever I heard, I thought, okay, well, why not? I'll try this because I've tried everything else. So I was actually on the computer ready to sign up as a customer. I saw one of my kids' old babysitters posting about it, and I thought, well, I'll order from her. So I reached out to her, I got her link, and I was on the computer and I was ready to become a customer when I saw that little button that said join Plexus. And I thought, okay, I wonder what this is. So whenever I called her, I said, okay, so tell me about what does it mean to join Plexus? And she said, oh, well, you get wholesale prices. And I was like, oh, well, that's a no-brainer because this girl loves a discount and I want a discount. I am that coupon girl. And so I signed up with absolutely one intention whatsoever. And that intention was I wanted a cheaper price. That was the only reason why I signed up. I never wanted to sell Plexus. I never wanted to ask my friends, you know, if they wanted to join and, you know, join underneath me and join my business. I never wanted that. However, I did want people to do this with me. I wanted accountability buddies because there was a little bit of weight that I wanted to lose as well. So that night that I signed up, I didn't even have my products yet. And I put a post out on Facebook and I let the world know that I was joining this joining this company and I was going to be taking these new products. And I want you guys to do this with me because, you know, we always like company, right? Especially when we need people to hold us accountable. So my husband, or I put that post out, got a customer right away. Didn't even know. She never reached out to me. I just got an email saying you have a new customer. I thought, oh, well, this is fun. I'm telling my husband, hey, honey, I am an ambassador now. I just got my first customer. And you guys, he gave me the hardest time. He thought it was nothing but a scam. He thought I was crazy. And he just really gave me a hard time. And I said, well, let's just see where this takes us. So I went to my best friend and I asked her to join me. And she ended up joining me 5 days later. She joined as an ambassador under my team. This was in April of 2014. That same month in April, I hit my first rank, which was silver. And not long after that, I got a paycheck that covered my mortgage. I had no idea where this money was coming from, but we all like pink money. My husband thought it was all a scam, and he told me to take that paycheck to the bank, and he wanted to see the cash. So I did. I went to the bank. I got it cash, and I said, look, honey, I have the money from it. So he became my level 1. He joined my team in May of 2014, and he is a gold ambassador. So let's fast forward to August 2015. So a little over a year later, I was able to go half-time with my job. You guys, the freedom that has given me. I'm home more. I'm around for my children. I have more patience with them when they get home from school because I haven't worked all day. I get to take my kids to school. I get to pick them up from school. The freedom of not having to go to the grocery store, running around like a mad woman on Sunday, trying to get laundry done and trying to get the groceries in and trying to do all of this before Monday rolls around. I'm actually able to enjoy the weekends with my family now. And that has just been the biggest blessing ever. And it was something that I never saw coming because remember, I only wanted the discount. I only wanted the wholesale pricing. So in February of 2016 of this year, I actually hit the rank of Emerald. And when you hit Emerald, something really special happens. You earn a Lexus. You get to go on a annual trip to Hawaii, and you get profit share in the company. You guys, Plexus has changed my life. It has changed my family's life. It has changed my friend's life. And there is nothing I want more than for my friends and my family and the people I know to join us, because we want this for everybody. Our team is all about helping our teammates succeed. So I want you guys to know that Plexus truly is an opportunity of a lifetime.
Thank you so much, Jodi. You know, I met Jodi before she was an active ambassador, so it's been so cool for me just to watch her journey, because, you know, so many times people will say, oh, you know, only the people at the top make money. Those aren't real people. And I'm like, I know you. So,
and we are good friends.
You know, it's just amazing. Thank you so much for being here tonight to share that, just to hear that, you know, your mortgage can be paid off. I mean, I know that's real because I'm sitting in the position I am, but that's really powerful, and I appreciate you being here with us tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Jodi's testimony really leads us into, you know, the other side of Plexus. We've got some amazing, amazing products that have been life-changing for so many people. There's this whole other side, this side that most people just have no idea about or are really confused on exactly how it works. So we wanted to just go into that a little bit. I joined for the exact same reason as Jodi. I wanted a discount. I knew my husband wouldn't let me, you know, try this Plexus stuff out. We just didn't have the money at the time. And so I needed to get it as cheap as possible. And within my first month, I was able to cover the cost of my products and his, and haven't paid for them since then. And after that, you know, came more. And who couldn't use a little extra money? I mean, especially with the holidays coming up, I'm sure everybody right now could think of at least 3 things that they could use a little bit of extra money to help with. So we're just going to kind of dig into some financial stats. According to Victor Antonio, 75% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck and have large amounts of debt. And 60% of Americans have $0 in savings. That 63% of Americans don't have enough to cover a $500 emergency. That's real, y'all. I mean, this is just as desperate as people are for an answer to, you know, their health concerns. They're desperate for a financial reason as well. And before you go getting a second job, really consider this, because according to Dave Ramsey, direct sales is the smartest way to bring in residual income from home. Okay, residual income means the money keeps coming. You know, you do something once and you get paid on it over and over and over again. If people truly understood what that meant, they would run through a brick wall to get it. Network marketing is just a way to market and distribute products. We're basically cutting out the middleman. Instead of our company paying advertisers and celebrities to endorse their products, running commercials and putting up billboards and things like that, they pay us, the people who are spreading the word by word of mouth. And you don't know this, but you're already a network marketer. We all are. Anytime you recommend something to a friend, a restaurant, a spa, a doctor, you are network marketing. So you might as well, if you're passionate for a product and you're going to share it anyway, you might as well get paid for it. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. But one of the biggest questions we always hear is it one of those pyramid things? And I just want to hash that out with you right now. You know, the word pyramid is so taboo in today's society, but it's kind of funny that most successful organizations are structured like a pyramid. And that's purposeful, you guys. As an organizational hierarchy, a pyramid is one of the strongest and most sustainable around. So pyramids are good, okay? Pyramid schemes are bad. And it's really important to know what the difference between those two things are. A couple main differences. Pyramid schemes are typically going to have products that are of very little use to the consumer, and they're going to be super expensive. Their distributors are going to be paid mostly off of sign-up fees and direct kickbacks from trainings and things like that. In a legit company like Plexus, you've got products that people need at a competitive price. And the ambassadors aren't paid directly off of sign-up fees or kickbacks from training. In fact, we're not paid off of any type of training. We are paid when a sale is made, when a product is consumed, whether it's us or a friend or family member ordering through us. So just got that out of the way to begin with. Do your homework on that. Things have changed in the last 30 years. Here are some facts about Plexus. We are a debt-free company. How many companies can say that nowadays? I'll tell you, not very many. We've had over 16,000% growth annually over the last few years. In 2014, we were number 8 on the Inc. 500 list of fastest growing companies. We're set to be $1 billion company by 2017. This is one of my favorite things. Over 40% of our products are purchased by customers. And I actually hear that all the time. People will say, oh, well, you have such good sales because all of the ambassadors are buying. And it's not true. Over 40% of them are purchased by customers. And there are still areas with no ambassadors with Plexus or no jewels. That means they're the top of the company. Saturation is like not a thing at all. Only 1/8 of our population has even heard about Plexus, okay? So this is the time. Our company is just getting started. And a little quiz for you. What do these 3 companies, Facebook, Google, and Plexus, have in common? Facebook and Google, most of you know who they are. And a lot of people don't know about Plexus, and that's why you're here listening tonight. Well, what we have in common is that we're all backed by one of the oldest and best investment companies in the world, Morgan Stanley. They do not back scams. They back companies that are going to be successful, that have a good track record and that they are, willing to put their name on. They handpicked Plexus, and they've actually given us the top 25 award for being one of the top 25 fastest growing companies in the United States. So this is legit. $34.95, that gets you your wholesale membership. That's how Jodi and I first signed up to get our discount. And we had no idea that with that $34.95, we were not only getting wholesale products, but we were getting a business, pretty much a business in a little box. We needed no storefront. We have an internet website that everything is done for us. We don't have to build anything up. Top-notch customer service to help us and to help our customers. We've got tools, resources, training. All of this comes with your initial investment of $34.95. You've got this product line that is in demand, a compensation plan like no other, and a supply chain all completely in place for you. So there's no handling of anybody's money, no making sure the package gets to UPS or gets to their doorstep. Everything is handled by Plexus. So you basically, for $34.95, you're getting a business in a box. Average today to start your own business is going to be around $30,000. And if you're talking about a franchise on the low end, maybe 10 or 15, to upwards of over $100,000 to start a franchise, and that's just to purchase it. So $34.95 is such a small investment, and like I said, do your research on network marketing if you're not sold after this, because this business model is 1 in a million, and it is the real deal. You've got absolutely the opportunity of a lifetime, no matter how cheesy that sounds to you. We're all sitting on this call because it's worked for us. So what makes our compensation plan so unique? Because there are tons and tons of network marketing companies out there, right? Well, Plexus plan is incredible. We are paid in 11 different ways. Each month, 50% of the gross revenue is guaranteed to be paid out to ambassadors, okay? You get profit sharing as soon as you start building a team. And then once you reach the jewel level, once you reach that emerald level that you just heard from Jodi, she's an emerald, you get an even larger portion of the profit share. We don't have a binary plan like a lot of other MLMs, which basically just means that we're not limited on how many people we can sign up underneath us. Binary would mean you can only sign 2 people up underneath you, and then you have to stack them. And we're not like that. You can have as many people on your team as you want. You have no monthly website fees, no stocking of products or parties. Your spouse can sign up underneath you. That is incredible. My husband is in this business with me. You heard Jodi's husband also signed up as on her team. That's something that not many other companies allow you to do. We've got consumable products that people need, which means they're going to be back. They're not going to try it once and then never come back. These products work and the company stands behind them. So you're going to keep seeing these customers because they're amazing. And then one of the biggest things is that once you reach the top level of diamond, you can re-enter underneath yourself and do it all over again, because it is seriously that much fun. And you've got double the opportunity to grow as a leader and financially as well. So again, our compensation plan is crazy amazing. I could spend a whole hour just talking about it. So this is just in a nutshell. Here is a look at our annual ambassador income statement. Remember that, you know, these numbers are, you know, this was, everybody's income is dependent upon what they put into it. You know, just like anything in life, you get out of this what you put into this. But these numbers are very real. I can tell you from a personal place, I have, you know, shot over these averages at times. But this is, you know, exactly what most people are looking for: flexible business hours, you know, on your own time, not having to call into your boss to ask for vacation. But take a look at this business model, because look at these numbers. This is real. I'm sitting here at senior gold. Seth is a gold ambassador. We talked to Jodi, who's emerald, and I personally know people who have made it to the top of this company. So it is, you know, it's not just for one type of person, it's for everybody. So we just kind of ask you, what if this could change everything? I mean, what if you try it and the worst thing that happens is that you get healthy? What if you try it and, you know, you're able to bring home an extra $500 a month to help with that car payment, or to put away for your kids for college one day? You know, what if? It's been amazing for all of us on this call tonight. I'm going to go ahead and stop the screen share and open it up. I'm going to look at the chat. If you guys have any questions, we're happy to take some. We've got Dr. Seth Klein still on the line here. So if anybody has any questions, let us know. And if not, we're going to post this video to YouTube immediately afterward. And if you're watching later, go ahead and leave a comment and we'll try to get back to you. We love you guys and are so thankful for everybody who's tuned in. We are passionate about this company. It has truly, truly changed our lives, and we, you know, could just shout it from the rooftops all day long, because it's just that awesome. So thank you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Jodi and Catherine, it was wonderful.
Thank you.
Thanks
Awesome
for having
event.
us.
Thank you guys so much. I don't see any comments jumping on here, so I guess we'll end it. And then good job, guys. Thank you so much.
Right.
Thanks.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
Night.
Bye.